Hello and welcome to the first part of a two-shot adventure called Memories Out of Time with the Arkham Horror, the role-playing game rule set. I am your game master, Trevor Bettis. I'm very excited to be playing this right now with this awesome group of players. And yeah, we're gonna have the players introduce themselves. I will give you all kind of a quick brief idea of how this game works, and then we're just going to jump right into it. So, Joel, I'm going to pass things over to you.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Joel Leverett, usually one of your mods, posting ridiculous polls in chat under the handle Rumpus Imperator. Tonight, I will be playing Jimmy O'Sullivan. David?
Hey, I'm David. I'm new to this stream. Tonight we'll be playing Daniel Betruger.
I'm Jess Finley. You guys
Doesn't
know
matter
me.
the show, and I love
it. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm as on top of things now as I've ever been. And I'm going to be playing Tabitha Slaughter.
Hi, I'm Cassandra. By day I work in tech. By night I write books. I will be playing Honora Slaughter.
I was sitting at a Thai restaurant with my wife, and I checked my phone, and I just see, my name is Tabitha Slaughter. My character's name is Nora Slaughter. And I'm just sitting there with pad thai on my fork like, all right.
It's the real last
I know it is. I know it is. I've stocked the books. I know it's real. It's still just, you know, it's wild. It's wild. But yeah, hello everybody. Welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out. So we're going to be playing Arkham Horror, the role-playing game. You may be familiar with the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game, which is, you know, the one that most people think of when it comes to, you know, rolling dice and going insane. But this is a role-playing game that was made by Edge Studios. It is a continuation of the Arkham Horror files, like the Arkham Horror card game, the board game. They've got a whole bunch of things that they've been doing for, God, over 20 years now. And have built this kind of their own Arkham. Like, they have their own locations and everything that are in this book and whatnot that are really cool. And I've been playing Arkham Horror games for a very long time. And so getting to play a role-playing game with these awesome people, I'm looking forward to it a lot. The way that this game works is with D6s. Every player here has 6 D6s that they get to spend in each scene to do complex actions. So it might be trying to persuade someone. It might be trying to shoot someone. It might be trying to block someone's, sword attack at you. Yeah, I don't know. There's swords. 20s. There's still swords. There's still swords today. I don't know why I'm talking like that. But once they run out of dice, that is kind of it for that part of the scene. So like in a narrative scene, they wouldn't be able to, you know, make another persuasion check, or in combat, they might not be able to block that sword because they already tried to shoot someone and they used all of their dice for it. So it's a balance of using those, and then occasionally they're also going to be getting horror dice, which they can decide to use because there's no other choice, but then bad things might happen. It is a really fun and simple little system that I think we're going to have a good time with. So, who wants to get started with some Eldritch Nightmare stuff?
Let's go.
I feel so eldritch already. It's crazy.
Most golden retriever Eldritch horror ever.
We don't live up to that.
So, Arkham Horror, you may be surprised to know, takes place in Arkham, Massachusetts. That is where each of you find yourselves. Perhaps you've been here for a while. Perhaps you are just visiting. But you are all here for the same purpose. There is a lecture that is taking place at night at the Miskatonic University Museum. Miskatonic University is kind of one of the gems of Arkham. It's one of the things that's very well known for. It is a very prestigious university with a lot of extremely smart and famous people that both go there and teach there. And one of these people is Dr. Professor Henry Armitage. And he specializes in the occult and esoteric writings. and he is doing a lecture in the lecture hall of the museum that night. And each of you have your own reason for why you are attending this lecture. And, we're going to have, I'm going to roll for it. I'm going to do, my first roll is just going to be deciding who's showing up first. And it's going to be Joel. Joel, you walk into the Miskatonic Museum. There is a security guard that, is, been like, oh, what are you here for? Oh, the lecture. Oh, yeah, it's down the hall. And directed you where to go. The lights are off, so there is kind of this like weird, like, oh, I'm not supposed to be here right now feeling, because like all of the, like there's a mastodon skeleton that's all just drenched in shadow with moonlight coming in from the skylight above, and eventually you see a doorway with light coming from it, and you step in there and find this lecture hall that is, got the stadium seating that goes down to this dais that has a large chalkboard behind it. There's an old man behind the desk that is getting books kind of situated, and there is a little tabby cat sleeping on the desk. And there are two other people in this room. There is a young woman, probably about in her 20s, that is sitting more towards the front of the seating, and there is a man in flannel. He's holding a hat kind of tightly in his hands. This guy seems tensed, and he's sitting kind of in the middle, off to the side. So, Joel, why don't you describe for everybody what your character looks like and tell me where they sit in this lecture hall.
Jimmy's a big guy, athletic, but he hunches and he tries to take up as little space as possible. And he seems perpetually hyper alert and twitchy. He is dressed in working class clothes. He's tried to clean up, but he still has some grease on his hands. And he's carrying a small book. And he is going to try to find a spot in the back row near an exit.
Okay. I think because there is another group of people that is coming that's together, we'll go with them. So not too long after, Jimmy, after you sit down, you do notice that there's two exits to this lecture hall, because there's two stairways going up the seating. The other entrance, the further away one from you, two people walk in. And Cass and Jess, why don't you all describe your characters?
Honora Slaughter, while she will tell everyone in earshot that she's 5'1", is about 4'11" and maybe like 85 pounds soaking wet. Mass of dark black curls, tiny little spectacles. She wears tweed. She looks incredibly serious. At certain angles, it might be easy to mistake her for a child, although that's mostly because she has a little cap on and she's very fucking small. Despite all of this, she has a deeply serious expression, a very large, very gorgeously tended to like leather bag that she hauls around with some effort. And she's sort of like trying to trot for the first row, very clearly expecting her companion to just follow behind her, or, to pick her up and move her somewhere else if she's going into the face of danger. But that's another story.
And Tabitha Slaughter is a kind of the opposite physically of her sister. Very tall, very gangly, kind of like an Iggy Pop build if he was like more disproportionate. Wearing like a bomber jacket that you can tell definitely didn't belong to her originally. Straight hair that is also black, gray eyes that are just like kind of darting around everywhere. She kind of looks like a kid in a candy store right now, just because there's so much going on in the room. Like the giant elephant skeleton to her is magnificent. That's what she assumes it is. All this is all very exciting to her. So she's going to be following behind, but as soon as she gets close enough to that skeleton, she's taking a closer peek.
When she tries, Nora just kind of grabs her by the arm. Like, no, Tabby, no. We have class. Go. Afterwards. Afterwards, I promise. Afterwards. Now, come.
They don't let me touch it. Will you talk to him?
Yes.
Okay.
you two passed by the guy in the flannel shirt as you went down, and Tabitha, we'll say you notice as you're kind of getting into your seat, you look up, and this guy is just kind of like looking at you and not so much mad dogging you, but definitely giving you kind of like he's eyeing you for some reason. Not really sure why.
And how close is he to us?
I'd say he's like about 5 rows up.
I'm gonna elbow Nora.
Yes.
That guy's looking at us. Looking at me.
She kind of tips her glasses down and looks at the guy. That one over there?
Mm-hmm.
Puts the glasses up. She goes, give me one moment. Kind of leaves you at the front row and starts walking up.
Hey, wait. Tell him if he's got a crush, I'm not interested. But I'm flattered.
Question for the two of you. Have you, are you two visiting Arkham, or have you been in the city for a bit?
I think we've probably been here for a few days. Not very long.
Yeah, we just ran away and made it in the town, I would say, probably. Or the city.
Why don't the two of you give me the first roll of the game? You can make a you can choose to do this, because again, if you want to spend dice, you can. You don't have to. It is going to be a complex lore roll.
So, question.
Mm-hmm.
Given that we have various stats and so on, how does that factor in? Like, I have a lore of 4. Does that mean that if I roll one and
yeah, what that means is that on a 4+, you succeed.
Okay, I see. Let's see.
But you spend the dice either way.
You spend the dice either way, yeah. You're not adding anything to the d6s. There's a few modifiers that might subtract something from it, but the numbers that are on your sheet are they go from 2+ to 6+, and that is your varying degree of success on each die. So you can succeed multiple times if you roll multiple dice, as long as you roll that number or higher.
Okay.
Tabby, shockingly, does not have a great lore. But what I would like to do is spend a die to aid Honora, so that she has advantage. So I will do that.
Ooh, cool. How does advantage work?
So advantage works. You can spend as many dice as you want from your pool. Then, because of Tabitha's help, you're going to add 1 extra die that does not come from your pool. And you are going to, I think you remove the lowest result from the dice pool that you have.
I rolled 2 and I got a 6 and a 4 and a 2. So I'm removing the 2.
You're removing the 2, so you succeeded twice. Okay. Yeah. So Tabitha, looking up at this person, the way that you give help is you're like, that guy looks a little familiar, doesn't he? And Nora, that kind of kickstarts your memory. As you all were coming into town, you saw signs outside of Arkham that were for a local congregation. And this man's image was kind of painted on there, and it said that his name was Pastor Hank Curtis.
Just a size. And Nora kind of pauses for a moment, stares at a guy, tilts her head a little bit. Do you remember those posters we saw when we came in that first night with the whole congregation thing?
You called them a gathering of fools, yes.
Yes. I mean, they are. I think that's their leader, Pastor, what was it, Henrik Curtis?
Hank Curtis.
Hank Curtis. Interesting. She could sort of like muses about it for a moment and resumes walking up towards where the guy is sitting. Walks up to him in the row, still holding her back, perfectly polished, straight back, stares at Hank and goes like, you make my sister rather uncomfortable. I believe that we all are allowed to be here on our own. And if you have any romantic interest in her, I'm afraid to tell you that she's very deeply, deeply, excruciatingly disinterested in you in return, especially given your religious background. So if you will cease staring at my sister, I will appreciate that. Have a good evening. Turns around, just resumes walking back to Tabitha.
You hear this man give off a scoff, and Tabitha, you see him just kind of shift and look at a different area of the room.
Just having the best.
And as Honora's coming back down the steps, another person enters the room. This time, next to the exit that Benny is. Wait, I already forgot character names. Jimmy. Jimmy is sitting next to. David, why don't you describe your character and tell me where they sit in the lecture hall?
All right. Daniel furtively comes into the room, glances around, trying to kind of ascertain where everybody is. His eyes are bloodshot. They're wiry. Looks like he hasn't slept in a while. He's wearing an oversized coat, but he's got a ruddy face, like he's just not having a very good time. He spots a chair in the very middle of the second row, right in the eyesight of what was his name? Henry Armitage. Clearly trying to get his gaze. He sits down right there and listens to the lecture. Yeah.
Okay. I like that. Just dead center, like it's like strangers on a train with the tennis match. Everybody's looking this way and that, and you're just dead eyeing them.
Very eager to be there.
I love it. After you sit down and the sisters kind of get situated, I'm assuming Honora doing just keeping the bag real close.
It clinks whenever she moves it. Very suspiciously.
Dr. Armitage kind of seems to finish up what he is doing and takes a look out and goes, much better turnout than we had last time. Thank you all for coming. I am Professor Dr. Henry Armitage, and I am going to talk to you all tonight about some strange, esoteric writings that I have had the privilege of studying over my tenure here at Miskatonic University. And he is going to just kind of launch into this lecture. I'm not going to sit here and take up the majority of the time doing a college level lecture on the occult because I'm not that good at role playing. But to give you kind of an idea of what this lecture is about, he starts things off with kind of a brief history of paganism related to the text that he has there. He does have 3 books that are on the desk. The chalkboard is covered in different symbols and writing. There are, for instance, there are some occult symbols that you recognize. There is examples. His best examples that he could do on a chalkboard of Sanskrit and things like that. He mentions the books that he has here. One of them is Nahab's Book of Shadows. The other one is the Book of Eibon, which is Eibon. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. It's Cthulhu stuff. And the last one is the Necronomicon. Shocker, I know. He's talking about the historical places that these texts were found, who's owned them, things that were believed about them. And as he's going into this, he says, that for many of these books, the owners of them have had religious persecution from different Christian sects and whatnot, accusing them of being, the works of Satan and everything like that. And at that point, Pastor Hank Curtis stands up and says, "That's because they are works of Satan, you devil worshiper." And Professor Henry Armitage doesn't even flinch at this. He just kind of looks up and he says, "Please hold all questions and comments until after the lecture." And Hank just kind of grumbles and sits back down.
Honora actually breaks into like very quiet applause. It's like,
You definitely feel a glare coming from behind you. And yeah, he's going to continue on talking about these texts and what people have believed they represent, and what not so much like what they can do, but really kind of in an academic way of like, you know, these are the beliefs that went along with this. This was some of the practices that happened with it. This is what some people believe is the way that these practices you know, kind of came from, you know, where there were old religions that died out, that kind of became this, that then became pagan and everything like that. And it's probably a good like hour or a little longer lecture. And oh, by the way, I should mention that during this, Tabitha, because Honora's lap is taken up, you feel something leap onto your lap, and it is the little tabby cat that just kind of looks at you, does a little bit of kneading, and then just curls up on your lap.
oh, kitty.
Tabitha's gonna like freeze because she definitely does not want to scare it away, and she's so thrilled, and try to silently get Honora's attention to be like, "Look at this! This is happening right now."
When that does happen, Armitage says, "Oh, I'm sorry. Please forgive my cat Penelope. She just, you know, finds a good lap, and that's where she wants to stay."
I see it as an honor and the most interesting thing that's happened so far. No offense, Doctor.
Like, Honora is a little bit too late because her arms are short and she's
Again, this man does not even flinch. He just turns back and goes back into the lecture.
Every time he introduces a new language, if anybody is looking his way, Jimmy is holding up his book and trying to compare, like, is this what this is?
So
And
I
then-
will
and
say,
then-
as you're doing that, no, it is not.
And then
the symbols even that he has drawn, they aren't really kind of the only thing that they share is that they're symbols. Like that's it. Like whereas the things that he's drawn on the board seem to have some kind of like continuity to it, where it's like, you know, here's a circle and there's writing within one line of the circle and then another one there. Yours is, there's a lot more of a waviness to the symbols in it, and sometimes they cross over each other, sometimes they're off on their own. There's no real kind of coherency to that. But yes, after the Armitage finishes, which he does kind of very awkwardly, just almost by finishing
Trails
a
off.
thought and then just stops talking. The young woman in the blue dress does start clapping afterwards. You know, there's a few extra claps to it. Hank Curtis does not clap. And Armitage steps over to the podium that's next to the desk that he's kind of, you know, bounced around from over the course of the hour. And he says, yes, are there any questions?
Honora's hand shoots right up.
Yes, here in the front.
She's still holding onto her back, and she was like, I'm curious about the Necronomicon, specifically the last 1/3 of it. I believe there is a section detailing some of the cults that sprung up in Dunwick. Is there any chance we could get a look at it? Preferably those that use parasitic gods. Just very dead-eyed stare. She does not blink very
Like,
much.
she's slowly like leaning forward, and this is the first time Armitage has reacted. He's just kind of leaning back from the podium, even though there's like 20 feet between you.
He will definitely know that she does not blink very much at all.
Well, it doesn't specifically...
Which is more disconcerting because she's so small and round and cute.
It doesn't specifically cite Dunwich itself, as it was written sometime before Dunwich was established. But I have heard rumors of there being groups of people throughout the coast who do worship things that are spoken about in some of these books.
Yes, I'm aware of them, but can you read the passages out loud for me? There is information we require.
Well,
I'm happy to volunteer or do it myself if you're willing to give me 5 minutes. And she's already tried to like leave.
well, perhaps we can discuss this afterwards and set up a more appropriate time for that. I'm happy to speak with you more on it.
If you're worried about her understanding it, she understands everything. She's like the smartest person in the world.
Nora just looks over, and this is the first time you see something that's not like actual serious expression. Like there's a little bit of pink, and she's like, happy.
Well,
and she sits back down.
I take your word for it. I believe you full-heartedly.
After that exchange, Daniel's hand shoots up enthusiastically.
Oh my gosh, 2 questions in one lecture. Yeah, yes.
He's so happy.
Yes, Professor, thank you for your excellent, wide-ranging, and exculpatory lecture on this very interesting, highly complex topic. Could you explain for everybody, including my audience of readership, how these texts have been used by the Catholic Church over centuries to place important figures like Henry Ford in the places that they are today in order to gang stalk me and my readership and ruin their lives?
Just a tiny squeak for the front row.
I want to hear about that too, actually.
I think this old man just blinks very slowly. I don't know the specifics on such things. I have heard rumors. I cannot say about anything that folks who had these texts before me have done. But there is definitely people who believe that they've done certain things like that.
Daniel says, Professor, of course many people believe that. That's my readership. These are the people who want answers from you.
Who is your readership?
Who are you pointing to?
They're out there.
There's
a dozen of them.
May I ask what they're reading?
They are reading my weekly pamphlet on the occult and on
I thought I
paranormal
recognized
activities.
your name. Yes.
Yes, people need to know.
I don't disagree. That is my entire purpose in doing this, is to inform people. But I unfortunately can't inform people of things that I don't know to be factual. Or at least very well theorized.
Daniel grumbles to himself.
I love it so much. Okay, is anyone else saying anything? Okay, just after Daniel grumbles, let me see. Let me make sure I got this right in my notes. Sorry, it's been a while since I've DM'd.
Setting Penelope on the side as well, just like, she's a tiny soft spot.
So Hank Curtis stands up again, and he says, "Yeah, I've got a question for you. You believe in God?" And Armitage kind of shifts.
Or tried to like push Tabitha's head down or in the dumb kind of.
Armitage shifts a little bit, and he says, "My practices outside of the classroom and this campus are something that are indeed personal to me and does not have any bearing on this lecture tonight." And Hank Curtis steps away from his seat. He says, "Oh, you don't need to answer. I know you don't believe in God. You worship the devil. That is what you've been preaching in all of your classes, with all of this devil work that you pretend to study."
Happens is going to stand up. Pastor, wouldn't he have to believe in God if he chose the devil? Like, that means he made a choice, right? That means he's got to believe in both of them.
I'm not going to be listening to anything any folks from that devil town that you come from has to say on this topic.
Hey. Just peeking around him.
And there's this slight moment of pause after he says that, and everyone is like suddenly aware of the sound of just a book kind of softly dropping on a desk. And you all look, and so does Armitage, because it caught his attention too. On the desk, there is a fourth book.
Oh.
And Jimmy, you recognize this book because it's the one that's not in your hands anymore.
Oh.
And Armitage looks at it and, that's strange. I don't recognize that one. And he walks over to it and picks up and show that one you got as the prop there. I like that being the one for it. What's really funny about it, because that's blue, right?
Green.
Oh, it's green. Okay. It's really funny because in my head, like, I'd been picturing blue, but I'm gonna go with green because that's the prop that you got, and I like that. So Armitage walks over to it and picks it up, and he opens it, and as he does, the pages just start flying, and he's just kind of holding it like, whoa, and they stop.
Put it down.
They stop in the middle of the book, and it kind of floats up out of his hand, and there is suddenly a blinding flash of light in all of your visions. And you see something in that bright flash of light. It is a symbol, but you cannot, like, describe it. You can't properly comprehend it. In fact, if someone were to ask you, like, what did you see? The only thing you could say is, I saw something. I saw a symbol. But you could not vocalize what this thing looked like. And the flash happens, and then a moment later, your vision slowly comes back. The woman in the blue dress has, she screamed when it happened. Hank's yelling something. And in fact, as your vision comes back, Honora and Tabitha, Hank's stumbling down the stairs next to you, and he is yelling something about the works of the devil, and him casting some kind of satanic spell. And the book
I trip him.
Okay.
Honora was going to kick him if
you want to attempt to do that. Let's see.
Yeah, I like to trip him.
This is the problem I have. I love that the problem I have in D&D is still going to continue into this game, which is I don't remember what any of the skills are. Let's have you do
agility or athletics. One of those two.
I'm gonna say
or melee
agility.
combat.
Or melee combat.
Yeah. I'm gonna say if you do agility, he won't get a roll against it. If you do melee combat, he'll get a roll against it.
Go in agility. I have a 4 in agility. I'm going to do 2 die.
Okay.
I got a 1 and a 5.
Okay. So you got 1 success. Yeah, you catch his leg, and he just full on stumbles onto the ground, and he is yelling and hollering like you can't even really make out the words that he's saying. They are so just drawled. And Armitage comes, oh my dear, and Hank just scrambles his way up the dais and grabs the book and says, "In the name of Jesus," and he goes to reach for the pages to like rip them out. And then suddenly something bursts out of the cover of this book. Small little fleshy tendrils just kind of snake out of the cover, come around and wrap around his arms, and then up and around his neck. And Hank starts trying to scream as it's like cutting off his air supply. And because you can't hear the scream as much, you can hear the snapping of bone and the sudden wrenching of skin as blood starts to come down over his forearms and over his neck. And then the cut off scream finishes and his head just falls off as the tendrils just so for this moment, everyone is going to take 2 horror unless you can pass a resolve check.
How do we do a resolve check again?
So
It's one of the skills.
It's one of the skills.
Okay.
This one is just a normal resolve for, watching somebody horrifically die. So yeah, you can spend as many dice as you want on it. You only need 1 success.
I have a 5.
That is not a success.
5.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna do 2 die.
Okay.
I got a pair of 2s.
Oh dear.
Sorry, I just saw someone in the chat say impromptu anatomy lecture. That's so good.
I got a 2 and a 1.
Hi, Logan. That's Logan.
Oh, hey, Logan.
Logan is our fox in the Invisible Sun games.
Yeah,
He ate a person.
he did eat a person. So who all passed that? Anybody passed that?
I did not.
I passed it.
Okay. So Honora, you're just like, oh, okay, that's fine. Everyone else, you're going to take 2 horror. So
Honora is just like, not the first time I've seen this. She's just like, could be worse.
I believe that the horror. I don't believe that you swap out the dice immediately. I believe it's when you next refill your dice pool. You will first refill up to your horror limit, and then the rest with normal dice. So this man dies, and the woman screams. Armitage is just completely in shock, and that book lands, and then the tendrils lift it up, and it just skitters itself up and out of the room.
Past us?
It is gonna be. Yeah, so it is gonna go past you, Jimmy.
Can I take a shot at it?
I'm absolutely standing on top of my chair.
Okay. That is a good call. Yeah, Deanna, if you want to take a shot at it, go for it.
Okay, Daniel removes his Webley service revolver from his oversized overcoat and attempts to take a shot at this this creature from the Netherworld. How am I supposed to roll here?
So what you're going to do is you have, I believe you still have, as many dice as you have left in your pool. You can choose an amount of those and roll those. And then for your ranged combat skill, what does it say for that one?
5.
5+. Okay, so any 5 or 6 is going to be a success on those dice.
Okay, I want to get Yahtzee on this one, so I'll commit 3 to it. 2 6s. Let's go.
Hey, okay.
Nice.
I am gonna have it try to dodge, but we'll see how that goes. Wow! It also rolled 2 6s.
Wait. Oh. No, never mind. Continue.
So you fired the best shot you feel you've ever shot in your life. And this thing just kind of unnaturally just out of the way of it. Like it knew you were going to shoot that bullet before you even shot it. And it just, Jimmy, do you do anything as it goes by?
Sounds like the Illuminati threw my aim off.
Nope. Actually, I am walking across on top of chairs to get out of it as far out of its path as I can.
It's a solid choice. That's a solid choice. Yeah, you see this thing just moving in a way that just makes your skin crawl. And you are close enough to see that, yeah, those tendrils that it's moving on, they are kind of shimmering with this weird, like, it's got a sheen to it that makes you think of like muscle or flesh.
Yee.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah,
very
yeah,
damn.
Not getting any closer to that than I have to.
Honora has her hands over her ears, like, loud, very loud. But she sort of like left the bag with Tabitha and so like scrambling over to where Hank's corpse is. And I might be trying to poke at his pockets.
That's fair. I will say, Tabitha, Penelope is nowhere to be seen. You don't know when she ran off, but she is not there.
Applesauce. I'm gonna grab my sister's bag and take off next to her.
I will say in that moment after the gunshot and after it skitters out and Honora is going towards the body, the woman in the blue dress just loudly goes, "What the fuck was that?" And Honora, I will say that Armitage just meet you at Hank's body when you get there. And you said you were going for the pockets.
Well, sort of. She's at least going to put on like the veneer of I am going to examine the man. Very
Okay.
professional looking, especially Tabitha running up with the bag and choosing. I'm simply attempting to investigate the corpse to see if there is any reason why he was attacked by a book.
Yeah. Okay.
Big round eyes staring up at him. Very serious.
And Armitage is just okay.
I'm gonna plop down next to her with the bag.
So yeah, you wanna do some kind of check on this this body, or are you looting?
No, I'm just looting it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go for it.
I'm just being very graceful about it and doing it.
Yeah, no, you don't really find too much on this man. Really,
do I find
all
money. We didn't like run away. We need money.
No, I know. Yeah, you do find a wallet that does have a few things. What the fuck? Sorry, Zoom was weird for a second. It's still good, right? All right, cool. It's still good. I don't know what that was. Yeah, you find a wallet. It has $3 in it.
Score.
And you also do find the keys to his vehicle.
Oh.
Mm.
She collects all of those, pats him down very carefully. She puts on gloves from her dissection kit, checks him, and goes, "Oh, this is deeply unfortunate, but I will pass his personal items to law enforcement when I report the case to them."
Oh.
There's this long pause, and then she was like, "So about the Necronomicon, it's all business."
Yes, we'll deal with that. The authorities, that's true. But also, did that thing get away?
Depends. Did it get past the security guard? Have we heard any more shots?
You haven't heard anything yet. But Armitage is going to say, the guards just we have to find that thing. We have to contain it. If we run to the authorities now, it is only going to give it time to get out there and kill more people. He looks up at Daniel and says, "You have a weapon? Are any of you, anyone else have any weapons?"
Yes, Professor, I do.
What good are weapons going to do against that thing? I tried to shoot it and it just dodged.
That is a very good
stabbing
question.
it instead.
But like,
if you stab things, it's way harder to dodge.
He's trying to stab it with bullets. After all of you put up your hands, the woman is just like, "I guess I missed that memo. I didn't bring any weapons with me." But Armitage says, even if it is able to dodge the attack, we have to do something. We can't let whatever that is leave the museum.
Honora kind of sighs, looks over at Tabitha, then looks over at Armitage and is like, I require 15 minutes alone with the Necronomicon if we assist you in this.
I'll give you an hour.
Perfect. Let's go. Draws along.
Professor, do
She-
you have any idea what that was?
I have no idea whatsoever. I've never even seen that book before today. I don't even know where it came from.
I'm not saying anything.
It's like Nora is like climbing the stairs. She looks over at Daniel and goes, "You're coming along with us."
I
You have
guess
a
I'm
gun.
coming along with them.
The woman has gotten up from her seat, goes over to the two of you, and says, "I'm not going to be left alone. I'm going to be going with the people who are very well armed. Hello, my name's Jessica Rosecliffe. Please don't let me die."
It's like
We've got a red shirt.
kind of looks at her and goes like, "I'm not sure how I can personally assess you, but Tabitha might be able to if she is inclined. I wish you luck."
I like your dress.
Daniel says to her, "We'll allow you to come along if you prove you're not an agent of the Vatican or the international banking cartel."
And Nora just turns very slowly, goes, "What?"
I love this guy.
No, you are not becoming friends with him.
I can't really do that. I'm
Okay.
I'm the let me get the right name. Is that the one? Yeah. I'm the daughter of Richard Rosecliffe. And you, Daniel, would know that name. Rosecliffe is one of the very rich families of Arkham who they are art collectors, and you know that they have collected things that even you have been like,
One of those types.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I am going to approach Professor Armitage and ask, well, do you have anything that can assist us in this?
You're the ones with weapons. I can try and come along to give some sorts of knowledge if I see something, but I've never dealt with anything like this before.
Sounds great.
Bring
Now
the-
clap him on the shoulder, and we're going to play a little game called What Used to Be in His Pockets.
Yeah.
And that is two successes. Both
That's
fives.
what's up.
Joel, I need to tell you, I've had many a player pickpocket an NPC. That was my favorite way anyone's ever done it. Let's see. Yeah, you are going to get. Oh, you know what? I just realized this dude has a stat block. I wonder if it actually has like equipment. Let's see.
Anything that is not in his hands.
Yes,
Narc?
you you get a small notebook and a ring that has 3 keys on it.
Oh.
Excellent.
As Jimmy is doing that, Nora kind of pokes her head around Tabitha, or whoever else is like blocking her view, and goes, "Bring his books along, please."
I'm not sure I want to
Should-
touch those after what just happened to the last guy.
Yeah, Jessica's
long
just
as you
like,
don't
I've
open them, it'll be
suddenly dropped
fine."
the habit of reading.
These are way better. Tabitha's gonna pull out a rolled up magazine from her pocket that's like a Weird Tales or something, like a pulp comic.
And Nora just puts her face in her hands, just like,
Nothing in here is any faker than what just happened.
makes
Ar-
this gesture, goes like, "Fine."
Armitage will go over. He had a large bag, like a canvas bag, and he'll put the 3 books in there and sling it over his shoulder and says, "We'll have them with us."
Thank you. They may be useful. They will be useful later, but they may be useful now. She doesn't know where she's going. Like, the only thing she is a nerd, but she's still trying to lead everyone out into the museum anyway.
I will say, as you are making your way up the steps, you all do hear a man scream and then 3 gunshots out in the museum.
God, very loud.
I bet it's that one.
Got so loud.
I bet it's that way.
Honora's hands over her ears. It's like, yes, I think so too.
Tabitha's gonna pull out her machete.
Jessica is like, where did you get that?
I found it in this old mausoleum that didn't have the gate locked all the way because it was all cracked and broken. It said Humphreys on it.
I regret asking my question, but thank you for the information.
She pulls out like a bone saw from like inside her bag and just holds out to Jessica. She found this in the same place as one, puts it back in, and just follows after her sister.
I think he was probably a doctor before he died, but I don't know why he had the Bowie knife.
Sorry, no, that one was because even though Logan is not in the game right now, still managed to freaking kill me with a joke. Oh no, the squid has acquired a firearm. That's so good. Okay, so you all are making your way out of the lecture hall?
Mm-hmm. In the direction of the noise.
Okay. So
Nora's finally like slipped behind Tabitha, like the actual like clever person she is.
Yeah, and Jessica is keeping herself very close to Tabitha as well on the other side, just like eyeing around and everything. You all are a very interesting group of people walking through here with, old man Indiana Jones with his satchel and the tabloid writer with a gun. And the pickpocket who I can only imagine is eyeing his next victim.
Who also has a gun out at this point.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. I think that's just called a mugging then. So you all go out into the museum. The lights are still off. There are unfortunately no light switches in each room. This is something where like there is a centralized set of switches that turns on the lights of the museum, and these are off. And eventually,
I have a flashlight.
Oh,
As
hey,
do I.
got a
Yanks
flashlight.
out a flashlight for the bag and just goes. Tick.
This is the most readied group of any RPG players I've ever had. This is wild.
Once again, I have no weapons. I have to make up for it.
Okay,
And I have
you're
nothing
spotting.
useful because I depend on my sister.
So is anyone saying anything during this, or are you all just kind of going quietly through this museum?
Tabitha's clearly stalking at this point. Like she's kind of hunched down. She's like sneaking through. Like it doesn't matter to her if no one else is being quiet or anything. She's in like the mode that she's in when she's sneaking around the backwoods by where they grew up.
Okay.
Nora's torchlight kind of like follows wherever Tabitha is going. They've clearly been with each other forever and ever, close as anything. Whenever Tabitha even glances in the direction, the light will flick in that direction, providing her illumination. If either Daniel or Jimmy like come close to her, she will look up, big eyes from very small face, and goes like, "If any of you shoot her by mistake, I will make you regret it."
Daniel has
Fair enough.
pulled a religious symbol from his pocket and is clutching it to his chest, and he's furtively looking in every direction and at every sound because he's a bit startled by everything.
When after you've done that for a little bit, Armitage does come up next to you, Daniel, and just kind of jokingly says, "I'm assuming that's not a Catholic cross."
I wouldn't be caught dead with one of those.
Because they can track you with it.
Finally, somebody gets it.
I did not think I was going to be the most normal person here.
Oh, I love it. But Armitage does say after that though, I know this is odd time to be striking up conversation, but it is a curiosity I've had and figure I may as well ask now. Do you really believe all of the things that you write in those pamphlets?
Oh.
Daniel turns around, looks him straight in the eye, and says, "Of course I do. Someone has to."
And reaches out and pushes the gun down. Because you just pivoted like.
And Armitage doesn't like seem like dissuaded by this. Like he kind of gives you a little bit of a smile, and he says, "I can respect that." Eventually, Tabitha, since you're the one leading the group, Honora's light doesn't quite hit it yet, but you definitely see the outline of a clumped body on the floor as you turn the corner. And as Honora's light passes over it, Jessica gasps, and you see one of the guards laying on the ground with a pool of blood around him. And there are very obvious bloody holes in his chest.
Does it look different from Hank's corpse?
Hmm?
Does it look different? The wounds here.
The wounds
versus
are
Hank's
different. Actually, I won't have you do a roll for this because there's no other way to say this. You had a front row seat for what happened to Hank.
And also the lots of other terrible things in the past.
Yeah. So you get up to the body. There is the guard's revolver and baton are on the ground as well, if anybody needs a weapon.
She's just like picking things up and just putting them in her bag almost in a very automatic way. It's not that she's a kleptomaniac, she's more of a magpie.
Okay.
Just collects useful things.
You can pretty easily deduce that essentially what happened was those tendrils that book had just kind of became like straight on spearing objects that just right into this guy.
She kind of looks down at it and goes like, I think it's gotten a lot more aggressive. I wonder, however, if it's perhaps, I hope it's not laying eggs. And she kind of opens
Jessica's
up.
Eggs?
Little baby books.
Honora looks like something like that. It happens occasionally. Opens her bag and pulls out like this very long scalpel. Technically, she has a whole bunch of weapons, but she really doesn't know how to use any of them outside of medical situations. So, and like she sticks a scalpel into one of the holes and like carefully like digs around to see if she feels anything that feels out of ordinary outside of the usual organs and entrails.
Well, I know the two NPCs gasp at this. Anybody else?
I've seen this.
Shouldn't you check to see if the guard is still alive? Maybe put some leeches on him and drain his blood?
There was no air coming out of the chest holes, so I think he's pretty dead.
He didn't scream when it put us all the way inside. He is dead.
Okay.
Like she has the scalpel buried all the way to the handle. And then staring at the handle, she's like, it's like deadpan expression the whole time.
Jessica is just like, is there a fainting couch nearby?
She checks it, goes like, does she find any indication that the book might have laid something in there?
Nope. And I'm saying that as the GM that did not ever think about that.
Calmly cleans the scalpel on the side of her jacket, stuffs it back into her back, and like goes up and goes, we have guns now. If you know how to use them, Tabitha.
I'm not really good with guns. I always shoot the things I'm not supposed to.
Looks over at Jimmy and Joel. Which one of you is better at gun safety? I have a spare firearm for the one who does.
I think we're both set. Miss Rosecliffe, do you know how to shoot?
A gun that's smaller than that, but I could probably give it a shot.
No.
No pun intended.
She just goes no, and just keeps walking her back.
And Jessica just goes, oh, thank God.
So Tabitha, however, after she swipes the whistle off the policeman because she wants that, is looking around for any, since the thing clearly made some blood, I'm looking around for tracks to see if I can see a direction this thing's scuttled off in.
Yeah.
And does he have any other keys on him if he's the night security guard?
Ooh, solid question.
So practical.
Yeah, he would. He would have he'd have a ring of keys on him.
Okay.
Very good. Good thought.
Would it be part of the things they acquire out of his pockets?
No, these were probably like latched onto his belt. Um, I'm gonna say that Jimmy gets it just because so far he's the key master.
Yes.
So
Key master.
Key master.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but a trail of blood, very very good idea. You know, I'm like, why does it seem so dark in here? Because it is dark. I only turned on my ring lights. It's spooky.
I assume that was a deliberate choice.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
mood
so
lighting.
it's so spooky.
Mm.
But yeah, you do see that there is a little trail of blood. And it is going in the direction that you suddenly hear voices coming from, which is down the hall and around a corner.
Panicked voices, calm voices, just voices. There are a
Voices,
range
you
of
can't
voices.
quite make out what they are saying. I will say for the cadence, it is almost rhythmic.
Oh,
Like chanting. That sounds like what used to come out of mom and dad's room sometimes.
that is definitely very similar to that, but we don't say these things out loud in front of strangers. Remember, we don't tell them about what our parents are like.
They could think I was talking about sex stuff.
Adora just puts like her fingers on her temples for just a moment and goes, yes, we were talking about parents lovemaking. That is exactly what we're talking about. Good grief, Tavi.
It's a natural and normal thing
So-
to do.
So is the
She's
is the
just
trail of,
pinching the bridge of her now.
is the trail of blood away from the entrance?
You mean like entrance to the museum or?
Yes.
No, you all, I would say at this point, you're more in like the middle area of the museum. You're not towards the entrance. And I would say that this blood trail that's going down the hall and around this corner is actually going away from the entrance.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to turn to Jessica and suggest, since this thing doesn't look like it's running toward the exit, it looks like you may have a clear path. Maybe you should go summon the authorities.
Ooh.
As Jimmy says that, like, Honora pulls out a revolver and just hands it to Jessica, just in case, and you'll be far away from me and my sister.
Jessica looks at it and looks at you, Jimmy. Is like, I'm not going to lie. That is the most reasonable thing to do here. I cannot go off on my own and do that right now. I will freeze. I can't. I am, the only reason I'm moving right now is because all of you are around me and you have weapons. I can't.
Pulls out the
Okay.
gun and say, now you will have a weapon. Does that change things?
As we kind of previously established, I'm not that great with it.
Okay.
You would most likely
Goodbye,
just
goodbye.
know where my corpse is. Maybe.
And what if the authorities are
Long
in on it?
Looks over
yes,
there, just in that
this is
same
Arkham.
tone. What? Why are you like this? The only person so far who has gotten a reaction out of Nora is just deadpan seriousness. What is wrong with you? Just staring up at him.
I think knowing too much is a burden sometimes.
Yes, it is.
Right.
Well,
Well,
let's
I
let's
guess
just
we
deal
follow
with
the voices.
Okay.
that has always ended well.
So, around the corner, make sure. So around the corner is a fairly large exhibit hall. There are, the along the walls there are glass boxes, glass displays with various items and whatnot in it. There are dioramas that are kind of like almost life size, like the ones they have like the caveman with the little spear and everything like that. But there's one that very specifically pulls all of your attentions, and that's because that's the one that is lit up and moving. There is a exhibit on the far side of where you come in that, unlike the other dioramas, seems to be like pressed in, or goes into the wall behind it, has depth to it. And what you see is the floor of the museum suddenly turning into this rocky surface, and it extending out into a cliff that overlooks a storming ocean view. And there's this big gnarled overhang tree, and under it there are 5 people. They are all in these multicolored cloaks, not tie-dye, but like the middle is red, the arms are yellow, the hood is blue, and they are standing.
Power Rangers.
Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, we'll get the Green Ranger in there too. Yeah, they are standing around this circular stone carving of this strange star-like symbol. And they have their hands. 4 of them have their hands out and are chanting, but it's chanting, but you cannot discern a language to this. You can't discern what you would even call speech. It is as if their voices are waves, are crashing waves, and these sounds that are not what humans should be able to make. And the 5th one is at the point of them closer to the edge, and is doing this hand symbol like this, and you can see this one's face, and it has like this paint on it, and it is making these sounds that you don't quite understand. And then in the center of this stone circle, you see 2 small little girls. And Honora and Tabitha, you instantly recognize these children, even though their backs are to you, because you followed your sister, or vice versa. You know what your sister looks like and can tell, and those 2 are you.
Oh, I was not expecting that.
And as this chanting continues, those 2 little girls float up into the air, and their heads bend back, and you can see that their eyes are white. I will say for this, Nora and Tabitha, we are in a new scene, so everyone's dice pools has refilled.
Yay!
You 2 are either going to take 1 horror, or you can make a difficult resolve roll. Difficult means that you need 2 successes.
Ooh.
Shoof. I already have 2 horror.
If we don't do it, do we just take 1?
Yeah, you just take 1 horror.
I think I will just take the horror. This is very startling.
You know what? I'm going to take the horror too, because I think legitimately would just be, that would throw me more than the head guy.
It's a reasonable thing to be freaked out about.
Yeah.
Is it obvious to everyone else that's Honora and Tabitha?
Oh,
like
no.
Face-wise?
No, probably not. This is something that like very much you 2 can instantly recognize. You may have even seen these cloaks at some point. But I will say, you don't remember this night.
Honora kind of turns around immediately to look at Daniel and Jimmy, and her face has gone completely white. It is just a look of like stark terror and just like clenched tension. And she looks at both of them and looks at your guns and goes, "One of you shoot the one that is doing the horn symbol. Now, please."
As you say that, actually, just as you finish saying that, there is this very sudden noticeable silence that drops, like as if like the record needle was just pulled right up. And if you all look back at this scene, the two little girls are gone, and those cultists are now moving towards you all. And we're gonna do some combat.
Shoot faster and shoot well, please.
So
The police sounds a bit more desperate now.
the way that combat works in this is we don't do initiative. It is a group initiative sort of thing. The kind of thing with it is, if I remember correctly, which, you know what, I'm just going to double check. But if I remember correctly, it is basically whoever instigates the combat, that's the ones that go first. And since, you know, kind of neither of you are, you know, they're moving towards you, you know combat's going to happen, you all are going to get to go first. Let's see. The side that, instigates. Cool. I was right. Haha. It's like I read that yesterday on my break. So, what
Are they armed?
they are armed with various things, but they seem to all be like melee armed. Knives.
How far away are they from us at the moment?
I'm gonna say that they are about. We're gonna do 30 feet away.
30
you
feet
all
away.
are in
Okay.
the entryway of this exhibit hall.
Oh, it's a chip shot.
A
Yeah,
That's a
what?
chip shot.
Yeah. So I because I think that they do the distances of like engaged and close and far and whatnot. So like they are within range of you all. If you are going to make a melee, you would probably need to do a simple action to move up, and then a complex action to attack. Anything that is a simple action is it's free. Like you can just do it. You don't really need to worry about spending stuff on it. I believe kind of the way it works in combat is that you get one simple and one complex action on your turn. So,
Cool.
who would like to do something first?
Are there any exhibits that are near to us?
Yeah, I
Oh.
would say that there's two kind of on the wall of the entryway that you're coming through on either side.
Okay. Daniel takes cover behind an exhibit on the left
Easily done.
and
Yeah.
fires at the nearest cultist.
Okay.
Right. So I'm going to put 2 dice on it and give it a roll.
Put 2 dice.
And failed both.
No.
Okay.
Sounds like the Illuminati threw off my aim again.
bastards.
They are on you. I think that religious symbol's compromised.
No
Belongs
religion
to
is
the
safe.
Illuminati.
Okay, yeah. These cultists just are completely unfazed by this gunshot going off and are, still on the path towards you. Who else would like to go?
I'm going to go ahead and if he went left or right, I will try to move behind an obstacle on the other side to
Okay.
get a little bit of a crossfire going. And I will also take a shot.
Sorry, had to do it.
All right. And
Let me call
yeah.
it
And let's see. That's all I'm doing this round. So that is 1 success.
All right. Let's see.
Damage 2, police revolver.
Damage 2. Woo. Well, you know what? I may as well have them try. You got 1 success. I'm going to give them an agility to try and get out of it because, they may as well spend it. They're going to go down in dice otherwise. They do not. All right.
Oh.
So you shoot one of the cultists, get them square in the chest, but they seem to still be coming this way. They're making their way downtown.
There are 5 cultists, you said?
Yes. There are 4 cultists that are similarly dressed. There is one that seems to be more elaborately dressed.
Tabitha is turning to Honora and Jessica and the old man if he's there and saying, take cover. And then she's saying fire in the hole. And she's throwing a stick of dynamite at the main guy.
That, like, and Nora's just grabbing Armington and Jessica fucking bolting as fast as she can.
All right.
Recover.
Well, now I gotta go.
Did Tabitha light the dynamite before throwing it?
Yes.
God, that would have
Okay,
been
good.
so
That
good.
would've
Hit
been
the guy with an unlit stick of dynamite. That'd be
Let's
amazing.
check out stick of dynamite.
Why didn't that work? It says blast radius on a successful hit. Each character within 20 feet of the target suffers 2 damage. For each additional success generated, one random character who suffered damage suffers 4 damage instead of 2. It's damage 2, injury rating 4 on the original target of the attack only. So the additional successes make that spread faster.
Okay. All right. Well, go for it.
Run!
Skill is ranged combat. I love it.
Yeah. You put her in a very traumatic situation.
Well, I also just kind of love the thing that cracks me up about ranged combat is just like, yeah, I spent 100 hours on at the range with my gun. Now watch me chuck this dynamite.
I am going to use 3 die
Okay.
and hope for more successes. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna use 4 die. I'm gonna use one of those horror die.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm getting risky. Tabitha's freaking out.
For the folks watching horror dice, the way that works is if they use that and they roll a 1 on that die, they take a trauma instantly, and it can be bad things.
So I got 2 6s, which are successes.
Yeah.
And then I got 2 2s, so no 1 on the horror die.
Okay. All right. So you got 2 successes. On successful hit, each character within 20 feet of the target suffers 2 damage. For each additional success generated, one random character who suffered damage suffers 4 damage instead of 2. Okay. So everyone is taking, all the cultists are taking taking 2 damage, and then one of the other ones is randomly taking 4.
I aim specifically for the main guy, if that matters.
Yeah. Because one random character who suffered damage. Oh, okay, so it can be him. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll a d6 and see who it is. It is not the leader that takes the 4 damage. So what is going to happen? Yeah, you chuck this dynamite, you say fire in the hole, and there is a explosion in this exhibit hall that will never be the same again after this. There's a nice little crater now in the tile floor. There's a lot of cracks coming out from around it. Everyone's ears are ringing, I'm sure.
And we're all covered in dust.
Yep. And when the smoke clears, what you can see is that there are 2 dead cultists. The other 2 are very badly burned. And the cult leader is not doing hot himself.
Are they still advancing?
Yes.
Okay.
Look.
Oh, quick question. Are next complex actions? Does that count under the complex action?
I believe unless it says otherwise, yes, it is a complex action.
I think, who is the least injured? Is it the lead guy?
Yeah, least injured is yeah, I would say.
When Honora manages to set up again, like she's dragged everyone off, her ears are ringing. All she can hear is wow, 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 wow. And she looks around, looks at the lead guy, blinks a little bit, and she starts. You can see her mouth moving. Whoever can still hear, and I don't know which of us have hearing left in this room. You hear like eerie, not quite human noises coming out of her mouth, just like a quiet susurrus of things. And I'm using haunting whispers. Once per scene, your character may perform a complex action using lore, targeting one NPC within 100 feet. If they succeed, for each success, the NPC must discard 1 die currently in their dice pool. And I'm going to roll 3 dice for that.
Okay.
Let's see. 2, 5, 6. Whew. So I think that makes him lose like 2.
All right, so he
2
loses
from his dice pool.
2 from his dice pool. Got it.
Yes.
Okay. Is that just this turn, or is that just like it? Does it? Well, I guess better question is: does it lower his limit, or just remove
It says once per scene. If they succeed for each success, the NPC must discard 1 die currently in their dice pool. So I guess for the rest of combat.
Okay, cool.
Rad.
Rad.
Anora said no.
Nora said no. All right. Well, everyone is gone, so it is the bad stuff's turn. Their dice pools are going to refill, but not completely by far. So we'll have the 2 living cultists. They're gonna run up. And I think they're both going to attack Tabitha because she's very
makes sense.
obviously the biggest threat there.
They're like, fuck that dynamite.
They don't got a lot
She
of
might
dice.
have more.
They don't got a lot of dice
She
to
might.
really do a lot with here, but we'll see what they can do. All right, the first one got a success. So if you want, with the dice that you have remaining,
Agility?
you can. This is melee, so you're gonna roll melee combat as
Oh,
the
against
defense.
it.
Yeah. So
Okay.
for melee combat, you roll melee. For ranged combat, you roll agility.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I thought agility covered all the defense.
Nope, just the getting shot at.
Whatever. Okay. Well, I got jukes, but let's see if I can keep him getting stabbed. Let's see. Oh, my melee combat's the exact same. What am I complaining about? Oh, 2 successes, actually.
Okay.
Woo!
Then the other one is going to try and stab you with a ritual knife as well. And yes, it succeeded. Got 1 success.
I didn't realize that the other guy still had to go, so I have no dice left to roll. So
Oh, no! All right,
you
you are going to take 2 damage. So you are going to remove 2 dice, or you're not. You don't remove it right now, obviously, because you don't
When
have
it
it.
refreshes.
Yeah, refreshes. You are down 2 dice.
Okay.
You still refill that horror dice first, though.
Funsies.
Funsies.
Honestly, the horror die are kind of doing better for me than the normal ones.
Let's see.
I'm in my element.
Tempting you to use them.
Exactly, right? It's the evil.
Right.
Oh, that's kind of sick. Oh, I should have done that. That would have been so cool. I didn't know about that one. Let's do that. So, the leader is gonna hang back, and he is again, chanting some sounds that seem to not be things that a person should be able to make. And let's see. Okay, so we're gonna do lore. And he has
Less dice than before.
Yep, I'm doing the math. Okay. Yeah, so
Get hit with an ittle bitty stick of dynamite too.
Yep. What does that one do? Okay, cool. So we'll use this. Lore is. Hey, he got 2 successes on that. Sweet. So he is gonna target. We're gonna say he's gonna target Anora.
That's fair. I did steal his dice.
You did. You can
Caster duel.
It got right. He got 2 successes. You can do a resolve check if you want to try and stop this. But if you fail or choose not to, you are going to take 2 damage and 1 horror, and the cult leader will heal.
I don't like that.
Uh-oh.
How many dice do I have to roll?
He got 2 successes, so you would need to roll 2 successes.
On resolve.
Yes.
Six.
Okay. So did you roll 1 dice, or what?
2 dice.
You got
Both
2,
6.
both 6.
Oh, look at that.
All right.
I'm
Let's
going
go
to fall
Slaughter
down
Sisters.
I'm going to fall down a flight of stairs tomorrow. I've never been this lucky in my life.
God dang. Well done. All right. Yeah, you cut off this cultist spell. He does not seem happy about that in any way, shape, or form. And that is going to be all of their turn. So it is. It's all up to you now. Who would like to go first, and what would you like to do?
Just refresh.
I am going to go ahead and
Oh yes, everybody's dice pools refresh up to
Refill?
the damage
Okay.
you've taken. Yada yada yada.
so I am going to switch to my brass knuckles
Love it.
and
Oh,
and
punching
and
time.
charge him and try to put his mouth in a position where he can't talk anymore.
So you're doing that
So-
to the leader or to one of the cultists?
The leader.
Okay.
And yeah. So we'll start with that. And 1 success.
Okay.
6 on the die. If that makes a difference.
Got 1 success. Ooh. Okay, cool. So this guy, I'm gonna do a melee combat check. Haha. Okay, 1 success. So here's what happens. You go up and you cock your fist back and you go to swing, and then suddenly this dude's not as elaborately dressed as he was before, and you just full on cold clock this cultist right in the face, and you hear bones snap and he
Oh.
drops dead.
Oh, shit.
That's what's up.
But Danny, one of those people that's swinging a knife at you, they're a little more well dressed than they were before.
Awesome.
Uh,
I have almost called myself Danny like 5 times during this game.
oh, did I? Did it? Dang it!
And since
Makes
it
me feel
actually
better.
can be since it can be done in combat, can I also play what's in his pockets?
You know what? Go for it.
Always be thieving.
Oh, I
Uh,
like
No
it.
successes.
Always with you.
no successes. Okay, we'll find out
Nope.
afterwards. So, who else wants to go?
Okay. Is there a cultist about to stab him? Is that what? What I heard?
No. So he straight up killed that one. Basically, the cult leader swapped places with
Oh,
the other
okay.
cultist, and he just full on killed that dude.
Okay.
And so yeah, the cult leader and the last living cultist are next to Tabitha.
Okay. If that guy's casting spells, I'm casting gun. And rolling 4 dice.
Can I give him an advantage somehow?
And
Like, can I
no
give him a dice?
successes.
Wait.
I don't. I think that's something that you have to do as a thing. Well, I guess. I'm trying to remember how that works in combat. Because I know that you can help people. That's ranged weapons. I don't need to know their stats. I need to know how they do things. This is the fun of playing a game for the first time, everybody. That's cover. Oh yeah, I found out about burning and choking rules. Those are fun.
Those will come
I
in
didn't know
handy,
it was
believe
that
me.
kind of game.
Yep.
Yeah. What you do in your spare time. you
Yeah.
know.
They're special injuries that don't show up on the injury table.
Oh, yes.
That
Yeah,
if unlike other injuries, if you get that injury 3 times, you just die.
I believe with choking is just one time.
You know what? To just speed things up, I'm gonna say until I am proven otherwise. Yeah, go ahead. David, you can roll 1 more die and then see if you succeed on that.
Okay, one more die. And I got a 6.
Hey!
Honora just screamed, "Shoot better!"
And he has no dice to try and dodge. So is that 2
go.
damage?
Yes, 2 damage.
All right.
Apparently, if you yell at somebody hard enough, they will, in fact, do things better.
Yeah, you know.
We have taught her a terrible lesson.
She's been doing this to Tabitha for years, so.
Okay. Who else would like to go? I believe we got.
Oh, how injured? Yeah, I'm attacking. Since he's right next to me, I'm going to attack the main cultist as well with my
the
machete.
leader or the regular cultist?
The leader. The
Okay.
leader is who I have issues with at the moment. I don't like the guy that stabbed me either, but the leader cultist reminds me of terrible paternal figures, so we're going to kill him.
Oh, did the guy David shot go down?
No, he shot the leader. He's still up.
Still up.
But
Okay.
He's bleeding.
He's a tough dude. He's a tough dude. I have 4 die right now because I'm injured. I'm going to use, and 3 of them are horror die. I'm going to use 2 die right now.
Okay.
That's 2 successes.
And that's for.
That's a
melee
6 and a
combat?
5. Yeah, it's for melee, my machete.
Oh yeah, he's out of them dice. Okay. So, instead of like going full thematic on this, I will explain a bit of the rules here for you all and for the folks at home. So the cultists that you have been fighting are minor NPCs, and what that means is the way that it works for you all, if you would take enough damage to empty your dice pool, you are wounded. You get to refill your dice pool, still if you have any horror dice, and you take an injury. For minor NPCs, once they take a wound, they die. The cultist, the cult leader, however, is a major NPC, and he gets the benefit of what you all get one time. So he is going to he's going to get a wound, but his dice pool refill. So let's go ahead and do a wound, and we can see how that works. We got a wounded table somewhere. I love physical books until times like this. There we go. Wounded table. Injuries. So I'm going to roll a d6, and we're going to see what happens to him. We got a 5. All right. So apparently your machete got him in the arm because he has an injured arm. Until this injury is healed, any simple action you perform using this limb becomes a complex action, and you suffer a -1 penalty on each die rolled each time you perform any other complex action that uses athletics, agility, ranged combat, or melee combat.
Nice.
At your GM's discretion, you may not be able to perform certain actions at all.
I also just realized that my knack kicked in. The best defense. When your character attacks an enemy and generates at least 2 successes, the target suffers disadvantage on all complex actions until the start of your character's next turn.
Dang! All right. Okay, Honora, what are you doing for your turn?
Let's see. So, is this a new turn? Have we refreshed, or are we still?
So you would have already refreshed, so you are down 1 die for the help that you gave David.
Okay, so I'm at 5 dice. I think I'm going to use my character trait.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 1 insight. Insight equals 0. To give myself advantage on all complex actions, they perform 2 or more dice until the end of their current turn. And because he tried to stab my sister, I'm going to try shooting the fucker.
Hey! All right.
I'm not very good at shooting.
So you gave yourself advantage. So remember, you pick an amount of dice out of your dice pool, and then after that, you are going to add 1 more d6 that does not count as coming out of the pool.
Okay, so I am dropping 3 dice into that. That means I get 4 dice and a lot of hope and prayer. Let's see. 6. 3. Dang it. 3.
I don't know what that face is.
6.
Okay. How many successes did you get?
1.
You got 1. Okay.
That's what you need.
That's what you need.
Tries very hard.
He does have a dice pool again. I do think
Is dodging a complex action?
Ooh.
Because he has disadvantage on
is.
all complex actions.
It is a complex action. So yeah.
Don't forget to injure arms and stuff.
Okay. All right. Because of the disadvantage, he does not pass. So you can see that he tries to move it, and just gets shot right in the other shoulder.
Anora takes forever to set up like her gun and stuff. Like she's very clearly trying to make sure she has like the positioning of her hand perfect. It's taking
I like
way
the
too
idea
long.
that she's balancing it on the bag. Like
No, she does she puts the bag down and she's bracing properly.
Ooh, impressive.
It just takes her like 6 times as long as that should. And then when she does shoot, she still goes lightly.
I love it. All right.
Because she's 85 pounds soaking wet.
It's true. All right. Well, the cult leader is still alive, as is one cultist. So may as well use that dude while he's still alive. But because of his damage, he's got 1 die.
Oh god.
So we're gonna go ahead and he's gonna try and stab Tabitha. And he got 1 success.
Oh.
Okay. Well, since
Would you like to try and block that?
we would actually, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use my remaining 2 die since the other guy's got disadvantage on and can't do. Yeah. Let's see. These are both horror die, by the way.
Oh, fun.
I don't have a lot of choices right now. I'm mostly horror. I got a 5 and a 2, so 1 success.
Okay. And he only had 1 success, so you block that attack very easily. So, I think he's gonna go. I think the cult leader is gonna go ahead and do the spell thing again, but he's gonna have disadvantage on it. So, yeah, we'll go with that. So he's gonna roll a lore, and he's gonna do this on. Who do we do this on? Oh wait, which one of you shot him? It was is Daniel, right?
That's right.
Daniel, he's gonna try and siphon some life off of you.
He's been shot multiple times at this point.
Yeah,
I was shooting him.
He's been through a lot, actually. I'm kind of beginning to respect this guy.
Okay, so I have to remove the highest die that I rolled with the disadvantage. But
Stab at the.
Oh my god!
I'm using that. I'm stealing that.
But because of his lore skill, he got 3 successes.
Oh.
So you can choose to make a resolve check. You would need 3 successes to beat it.
Woo.
Okay. I have 1 success.
Okay, so unfortunately that was not enough. You are going to take 2 damage and 1 horror.
Oh.
Okay.
And then this guy is actually going to heal up to full health.
No.
Oh, this guy's the worst.
I thought you were starting.
But
to
he's still
respect him.
injured, right?
He is still injured, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He doesn't have that good of health insurance. Okay. So he did his complex. So is going to be to y'all. Is your turn.
Well, I'll start out our turn.
Oh, you know what I just realized? I was wrong. I think you get one simple action. I think you can do multiple complex actions. It's just how many dice you want to spend on your turn.
Yeah, I think that's
So-
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still limited. So if you want to split your dice 6 different ways, you can. You just
Yep.
roll
Yeah.
1 die for each.
Okay.
Figured I'd say that. Daniel, you were doing something.
Okay. Daniel feels an emptiness in his body as the life force drains from him. Still clutching his symbol of faith, he utters a prayer of hope, which is his knack. Once per
Oh.
scene, character may perform a complex action using presence. If the character succeeds, for each success they generate, all allies within 20 feet may heal 1 damage and reduce their horror dice limit by 1. Character generates at least 3 successes. All allies gain advantage on any complex actions
Oh,
he performs. Rest investigator's current turn.
That's
I probably should have
sick.
led.
Nice.
Probably should have led with this, but
I told
No,
you
this
I
is-
love this guy.
This is great timing. This is great.
We need the
Okay.
healing now. So
all right. So I need a presence check. All right, and here we go. 1 success. Jeez.
Oh, hey, but that's still some healing, though, right?
but
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
horror die, right?
Yeah. So everyone remove 1 damage and reduce your horror die by 1.
Wow.
hell yeah!
Rad.
That's-
Oh, thank you so much.
That's good.
I was working with 3 horror die and 1 normal die.
God.
Yeah. Stabeth is full of horror.
All right. Who else would like to do something? Or do you want to do any simple action? You want to move or anything? Or are you good where you are?
I'm good where I'm at.
Okay.
Do
But
you want to shoot him
Tabitha-
again?
Yeah, you can try and shoot him again. Yeah.
I assume that's a no shooting.
Hmm?
I assume Daniel does not want to shoot again.
Well, Daniel just did his. Oh yeah, I guess
If
he
he's
can
got dice left, he can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've got 1 dice left. Yeah. Still a little shaky on his feet, but Daniel's filled with the light of the Holy Spirit, and will attempt to take a shot at this guy. And as a success.
Yes.
All right. He is gonna. Leader's gonna try and dodge it. That did not pass. However, I did realize he has an ability that lets him re-roll that, and that is a success. So
Ah,
he
damn.
manages to. Oh! Hang on.
Disadvantage?
Disadvantage. He does not pass. You hit him for 2 damage.
And I was looking at Daniel who's glowing like what is up with this guy?
Mr. Smith and Mr. Wesson conspiring for me to make shots.
We're just holding her back, looking at him like okay.
All right.
Tabitha is also filled with holy healing light. So she's gonna soak in and really stab this fucking guy.
Most likely stab.
Yeah.
Or somewhat stab.
She's inspired like Joan of Arc, but with murder. I am going to use. I'm going to use 3 die.
Okay.
Because I want to try to hinder him some more. That is 2 successes. Awesome. So I've got 2 successes, which means that if they succeed, he'll have disadvantage on all complex actions.
Okay. Oh yeah. Again. Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So got 2 successes. This is melee combat. Oh, I think he's only got. Yeah, he's only got these 2 left. Oh, and he's got disadvantage. Oh wow, it didn't matter. I rolled 1, 2, 2. So no successes there. How much damage is that?
My machete does 3 damage.
Woo!
Ooh.
You know what? I'm gonna say you just take the arm off.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. So there's full on things he cannot do now. There is blood pouring down onto the tiles. but he seems filled with rage that is directed at you. So,
It's understandable.
I believe everyone has gone, correct? Oh, no,
I
Jimmy has
have
not.
Nope.
So
Yeah.
we'll because he is so focused on Stabitha, we will go ahead and see if we can cold cock him from behind and
Oh, I
Yes.
love it.
rolling them all.
Hell yeah.
And that is okay. One success.
One success is still a success.
Yep.
And one success is a success he can't roll against because he has no dice. How much damage does he
Yeah.
take?
That is 1 damage from the knuckles.
Tell me how you knock this dude the fuck out.
Just
Bonk.
I'm coming up from behind him, and as he turns, just catch him on the side from behind, and he goes down.
Yeah, just like Jimmy just comes up and punches down, and this dude just hits the ground. Like, just goes down with the hit.
Teeth flying. Yeah.
Exactly.
Honora was going. Is anyone still alive?
We still have one cultist up, right?
Nope.
Hmm.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Oh.
technically supposed to start fleeing because once my trait is triggered, my character will run away from the
I'm
opponents.
fairly certain
It's
we killed the other cultist.
pretty sure we killed the
It's
other
okay.
one too.
We can hand
Yeah.
wave it if not.
I'm not
sure.
He died. And you know what? He if he wasn't dead, that
he's
punch
dead
was
now.
so cool. He died of amazement.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
I
yeah.
gotta pickpocket this guy.
Well,
Not if I get there first.
so hold on a second. So what Cass, what'd you say about having to run?
Oh, the negative part of my character trait is after being triggered during your character's next turn, they must spend half the dice in their pool to move directly away from any and all opponents by the most easily accessible and safest route. But since everyone is dead,
Yep.
she goes starts like trotting off halfway, clutching her back, pauses, turns around, and goes, "Oh, nicely done," and starts moving towards the corpses instead.
Do we see the book?
So that is
Oh.
that is the important thing here. So
I forgot about it. but-
what you all see is
I was excited
after
about the
a
murder.
few moments, the image of these cultists and that scene on the cliffs just kind of wavers like a mirage in the desert. Like how, like you get down near the asphalt and you see those wavy heat lines, like they just kind of like move like that and then they're suddenly gone. And one of you does catch in the darkness, since there's less light in here now, something skitter out of the room and around a corner.
I think the book went that way. And North sort of crouched next to a corpse trying to poke through his pockets as she says so. He's way less delicate about it than Jimmy is.
Something that I forgot is that I'm wearing heavy clothing, which reduces damage by 1.
Oh,
So I no longer. I shouldn't have that ritual stab wound since I was healed, so I should be full now.
sounds good.
Just
We're all learning things as we play
yeah,
this.
my bad.
Yeah, what do you all want to do?
Daniel says we have to follow that and get to the bottom of this mystery.
Wait a few minutes, Condit. Just trying to extract things out of robes.
Again, there's no cultists anymore. They're all
damn
gone.
it.
Yeah.
I was so
Is-
excited
is-
about there being corpses
the-
to loot. Ignore me.
Is the professor still here?
Yes. Jessica and,
Jessica.
Armitage kind of like come out from behind the corner where down the hall, and they're just like, where did they all go?
That way.
It's a good thing you
Pointed
guys
at
didn't want to
direction
call the
above.
cops because they hate dynamite.
Speaking
don't
of which,
tell
do you have
them
any more of that?
Not on me, but I can get you some.
Tabby,
Good to know.
no.
What?
These guys are
No.
swell. Did you see all that?
I did, but we don't know where they came from. We don't know. We don't know what their health status. Let's go. We don't know if they have had their
And-
shots.
And when Honora turns away, I'm like, call me.
Maybe I don't have to turn away. You're above
That's
my
true.
sight line.
When she stops looking up. There we go. So I asked Professor Armitage, do Any idea what all of that was, Professor?
Oh, he's currently staring at the hole in the floor, and is just kind of rubbing his head. That seemed to be some sort of illusion of a ritual or something.
You can just say no. It's okay.
I don't know what to say this night after.
Tabitha is going to try to pull Honora aside and whisper to her in the way that she whispers. We should tell them something that we know about this because it didn't really happen. We don't have to tell them who it happened to. We can say we saw it or something.
Lifts her hands and tries to close Tabitha's mouth. As they're about to go like, that turns around and goes like 2 hours with the Necronomicon and we'll tell you what was happening here.
What do you mean? What was going on here?
We know about the ritual. We can provide information if you provide me an extra hour.
And I get to touch the elephant skeleton.
And she gets to touch the mastodon skeleton.
That was good of you to correct that because that was going to be the sneaky way of getting around that.
What a weasel.
At this point, I mean, sure, why not?
Perfect. We'll let you know later. Good call, Tabby. Let's go find a book.
No. Yeah.
And
Jimmy's
then she
reloading.
kind of pauses next to Daniel, looks at him and goes like, what the fuck was that?
I have absolutely no idea what that was.
Glowing.
He healed me. Tabitha raises up her shirt and shows where the stab was.
Stares at Daniel again and kind of goes like, are you involved in any kind of cult or associated with eldritch deities of any variety?
Of course not. I'm trying to get to the bottom of all cult-like activity.
But why?
Because people have to know the truth. It has to be brought to light.
She just kind of stares suspiciously up at him and goes like,
Daniel pulls a copy of his weekly pamphlet out of his pocket and hands it to her.
she takes
Hopefully
the
this will explain it.
pamphlet, looks at it and goes, oh, her face just crumples with like disgust.
That boy
Yo.
seen at lunch with Sasquatch.
I've read your works before. You are empirically incorrect about so many of them. You should not be distributing this. The knowledge is improper and incorrect. It should not enter mass circulation, spreading disinformation. What are you doing?
That's what they would want you to say, but I know better.
I have sent you many letters correcting you. Why have you not ceased your activities? Somebody needs to scruff her and take her away. She's going to be here for an hour.
Tabitha kind of grabs her and kind of guides her away. She really doesn't like you.
Stop writing such poor articles. Use proper citations. And your understanding of footnotes is atrocious. All the while being dragged off.
I don't know.
I think
what
they're
any of
pretty
that means.
interesting.
Okay.
All right. You all have seen some things that you fully cannot understand, and are hot on the trail of what seems to be a living book that just wants to, kill people and maybe dredge up some bad memories.
Just wants to give people hugs.
Yeah.
Aggressive hugs.
But to find out what is really happening there, we're gonna have to wait until next week because we are at the end of our session. So yeah, we're gonna do some outros. But this is so much fun. I love
great.
this. This is great. I'm fully in love with this game. So yeah, we'll start with me. I'm Trevor Best. I was your GM for the night. And I here's the thing that I really liked about this game. I was even sitting here being like, oh damn. And I'm running the game, but the combat I that was great. That was fun. I liked the system a lot for this. Had a lot of tension. You can find me on the Dungeon Scrollers Discord, as well as on the Writing About Dragons and Shit podcast with Aaron M. Evans, B. Dave Walters. And you can find me on socials at the Trevor. There is an A hiding in there. we'll just, we'll do the reverse like we do on Invisible Sun. So, Cass, you go first.
Hey there, I'm Cassandra Kaw. You can mostly just find me on Instagram at instagram.casscaw. Probably everywhere else, but Instagram is the only place where I like hanging out. I played Enora Slaughter, your small, very intense, bizarro version of Katia, everyone's favorite undead elders plushie.
And I am Jess Penley. You can find me on Blue Sky at Jess Penley. You can find all my TTRPG writing on undergroundoracle.com because I'm the co-owner of Underground Oracle Publishing. And I played Tabitha Slaughter, the gangly, weird, bizarro version of Danny.
I think, David, I think you were next.
Yeah. Hey, I'm David. I'm a overworked government worker, so I don't have socials.
Fair.
But today I played Daniel Betruger, who wants to make you remember never stop the fight for knowledge, never let him get you down, and have fun.
I love it. I love it.
Thanks for being here, everybody. I've been Joel Everett. We do have some other shows on the channel. Affairs of Wizards on Wednesday is a rerun again this week due to Gen Con, but we will be airing. They will be back to being live next week. And in a few weeks from now, we will be starting season 2 of Eric's Abomination Vaults campaigns on Wednesdays. And if you need to catch up before the new season launches, season 1, along with lots of other campaigns, are available over on YouTube. And also come hang out on the Discord. Some cool people talking about fun, geeky topics.
Heck yeah.
And hope to see you next week.
Thank you, Joel, for knowing the schedule. I appreciate the hell out of you. But yeah, be sure to come back next week. We're going to do the second part of this. And then after that, we will continue with Invisible Sun to the end of reason with your regularly scheduled broadcast game. But yeah, I don't think we have an outro for this because I just started this tonight. So I guess watch out for the creepy living book under your bed. Bye!
Bye!